Yo, I said yo. I say yo. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Chaz and Friends is back with another hot, fresh edition where we got a bunch of hot debates and a bunch of hot takes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting off hot with AJ Lee, her return after a whole decade. But isn't it quite concerning that this return is low-key right in line with WrestlePalooza? Is it nostalgia, or is she really about to shake up the women's division? Or is it counter programming yet again by WWE? We're going to get into that. Also, we're talking about AJ Lee. Well, we got to talk about the 3 Count Podcast's favorite fill in wrestling, CM Punk. That's right. We're talking CM Punk. We're asking the big question. Does peak CM Punk belong with the legends? Look, CM Punk at his best, he had the pipe bomb, the 434-day title reign. But does this mount up to names like The Rock, names like a Stone Cold Steve Austin? We'll get into that. And also, we're also talking about Rhea Ripley. We got to talk about the chaos that ensued over there in Paris, all right? She got mobbed in Paris, fans blocking her car, putting her hands on her. That's not what you call passion. That's straight up disrespect. So we're going to debate that, all that and more. Damien's supposed to be here, but clearly he's late yet again. So hopefully we should get a dumbass of the week. It might just be him. I got Temp Check as well. All that and more. Just tune in right now. Lock in, get loaded, and holla at your boy!
The following program is a collection of idiots talking about happenings in the sports entertainment world. It is meant to be comedically informative. The opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their bosses, platform, or whatever network they are on. There may be some out-of-pocket things said on this show because this is how we talk to each other. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further. Your homies. The 3 Count Podcast. P.S. Please do not sue us.
It's your boy, your nephew, your cousin. It's the Don. Chaz Evans. You're checking out the hottest podcast in the world, the 3 Count Podcast.
Hit him with a 3 count. Pin him to the ground and the crowd go wild, man down, know what y'all like. Hit him with a 3 count. On the top row, crowd already know how I fly him to the flow like. Hit him with a 3 count. And your boy real.
I want to address something at the top of the show. Okay?
What happened?
Because, what happened? You know what happened, you disrespectful bastard. You know what happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just saw you go like this.
Yeah. Oh, because they didn't hear. I see how we're doing this now. Okay, all right. So you know what? I'm not going to address it. You're right. You're funny. Okay.
No, what's on your mind?
What happened? Something happened?
Nah, man. I'm not even going to do it.
I don't know. That's wild.
Not even going to do it. Not even going to do it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's your boy, your cousin, your nephew, the Capital Region's best kept secret, and the dawn of the Mid-Atlantic. I'm Chaz Evans, welcoming you to the 3 Count Podcast presents Chaz and Friends debate show. But it's not about me. It is about my friends who are in the ring with me. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the man that runs this show because I really don't do anything. He's rocking his Denver Broncos gear, who are currently losing 12-10 in the third quarter with 4 minutes left. Wow, they just scored. That's crazy. I just watched the Broncos. That's crazy. I literally watched it go from 10-13.
Yeah, talking that shit. There you go.
I sure was. Darn. Well, shout out to the Broncos. But yeah, he's rocking his Denver Broncos. He's rocking that orange. He is your reigning and defending Supernova Wrestling Infinite Plus Network champion. He is also the number 1 contender for the SWA Crown Championship that on November 1st, he better win or he will not be allowed back on this podcast.
Yo, oh, that's wild.
That is wild. And I'm sticking with it.
That's crazy. Okay.
If you don't win that belt, you can't come back.
I can't come back.
Nope. It's
Man,
gonna
that's
be
wild.
now entering the ring with Twitch Graves. Twitch is gonna start doing the interviews.
That's crazy. That's
We're
wild.
We're gonna boot you like they boot Barbara Streisand off The View. Oh
girl.
man, ladies and gentlemen, enough. Let me stop messing with him. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Red Dog, who is now 40.
Was that last part?
He's now big. He's now turning. How old are you? Wait, how old are you actually?
Dang, that's crazy. Yo, yeah. Yesterday was my birthday. I turned 40.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Speaking of things that are 40, I just want you to know that I am 542 days as the SNW Infinite Plus champion.
What word?
Yeah. 542 days. Yeah, that's me. That's me right there.
Snap.
So,
When did the year come by?
March.
Wow, you beat me last year for that belt?
Twice.
You didn't have to put the twice in there. But all right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Bionicle Man. He is the Winter Soldier. He is Nathaniel Bucky Barnes. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the biscuit in your limp. Ladies and gentlemen, the only Graves that matters, Twitch Graves.
I hope you have a poltergeist in your house.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
We rebuke that.
How's it going? I am here to take over the show today. I'm going to give you 1,001 reasons why joining a cult is a good idea.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Reason number 1, Kool-Aid. Who doesn't like Kool-Aid?
What is going on?
Let's go. I'm here for it. Kool-Aid. I like that.
Oh man, if you haven't already done so, hit that follow button. I promise this is a wrestling podcast. I swear it is. I have to tell people that right in the first 10 minutes, first 15 minutes, because there's so many things that can happen in the first 15 minutes of Chaz and Friends where you're like, I thought this was wrestling. They're talking about everything else but wrestling.
Reason number 2, community.
Reason number 2, good family structure.
Please, I promise, we talk about wrestling. We're gonna get there. Follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. 3count pod _ on that X app. 3count pod everywhere else, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, MySpace, Photo Bucket. What else? There's all those apps. I promise you, we're on them. 3count pod. 3count pod _ only on the Bird app. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube so you don't miss any content. We just had the Villains Lounge last week, so if you missed us last week and you were confused by the purple background and the two random folks, yes, that is the Villains Lounge. That's our watch along that we always tell you about. So whenever there is a PLE on, we will put our TVs on together and we're gonna watch the pay-per-view and react. So we will have, sometimes we have special guests, like last week we had Dean and Miller J on last week on the Villains Lounge watching Clash with us. So this coming week we're gonna have a double feature. You're getting 2 watch-alongs. You're getting the watch-along for WrestlePalooza and you're getting the watch-along for All Out. So if you don't want to watch, don't worry, Twitch. You ain't got to be on both. You were in surgery when I put the memo out. Like legit, you legit were in surgery when I came up with the idea.
I don't remember Thursday at all.
So yeah, you definitely didn't see it at all. But yeah, so what's going to happen is this. I can explain it to all of you and Twitch all in one get up. So look, we're doing 2 watch-alongs since Tony Khan is a clown and he's chicken and won't go head-to-head. We were going to go head-to-head and we we're going to have some of us watch All Out while some of us watch WrestlePalooza. But since Tony Khan is chicken, One crew will do WrestlePalooza, and one crew will do All Out. So we're gonna force Damien to watch AEW. So he don't worry, guys. He's not watching WrestlePalooza. I already told him he had no choice. So yeah, you'll get Damien and probably more than likely me for AEW's All Out. And then whoever else special guest will show up. Oh, you'll watch AEW? All right, cool.
AEW, I don't have a
Oh
problem.
yeah, you're right. You're right. You don't have a problem with AEW. That's right. Exactly. Never mind. Yeah, it's the other. That's the guy who has a problem. But yeah. So definitely be on the lookout for that. We will be our watch along. So be on the lookout for that. Now entering the ring, our interview show. We got some interviews in the pipeline. So Cliff, tell us what's coming up.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a couple people gonna be joining us. So we're gonna have Cisco Soto, who is part of the Curve Entertainment. It's gonna be awesome getting him on the show. We had a great conversation, so you guys get to experience that. In the next couple weeks, we're gonna drop a couple Down Train 201s, as well as you're also gonna get one with Matt Wild, who one of the OG founders of Riot City. So you guys will be able to check him out too. So there's a lot of good stuff coming down the pipe. So be ready. We coming back.
We coming back. All right. So yep, like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube so you never miss our content. Hit that bell button so you get an email and a notification when we post stuff. We post stuff literally every other day. So there's a shit ton of content coming out from the 3 Count podcast. All right. Before we get into anything, I see 4 comments.
Yep.
Are they worth looking at?
Yep. Starts off, what's up, Chaz? That's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Happy birthday. Oh, Yeller. Must be talking to Twitch. He ain't talking to me. The biscuit in your limp. Wow.
Oh, come on. That was funny. Y'all know that was funny.
And then forcing Damien to watch AEW is gonna be hilarious. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, I'm all for it.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get to it. Temp check.
Boom. Temp check. Real quick.
Temp check. That is where me and my friends, we give you our hottest and or coldest wrestlers going into this week. And for a bonus, we give you our match of the week. Twitch, what's the temperature like?
Reason number 3 to join a cult: good family activities at night. Okay, so my hottest of the week is it anybody other than AJ Lee? Like, we all expected it on Friday in Chicago, but that crowd reaction, good lord. My coldest of the week. My coldest of the week is Michin. How does Michin every single week seem to end up in a title match? Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
My match of the week, honestly, I liked Alistair and Damian Priest. I wish the feud would go a little quicker, but all in all, it was a solid match.
I like it.
What you got, Cliff?
Let me go hottest wrestler of the week. I have to agree. AJ Lee has to be hottest wrestler of the week. I mean, decade away from the business, she's back, tearing it up. So I can appreciate. I'll say my coldest wrestler of the week. We don't really talk about her all the time. Actually, let me do this. Let me put AJ Lee out there, but then also let me not be disrespectful. Let me put 1B out there for hottest wrestler of the week. Let me put out Athena, because I don't know if you guys know, but she just crushed 1,000 days as a ROH Women's Champion, and that needs to be recognized. I mean, I get it. AJ Lee coming back, a decade away from the business. Great, awesome, love it. I'm here for all of it. Let's go. Whatever she does in the future, we'll talk about that in the next segment. But I think it's a thing that we're not talking about is Athena crossing that 1,000 days mark, and that's a shame because she is carrying that women's division in ROH and just holding it down. And she's putting on killer matches.
It's because behind a paywall. That's why we're not talking about it.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, it still needs to be recognized.
It sucks. No, I agree. It definitely sucks. I mean, she's my hottest. That was my hottest wrestler. Yeah. I was gonna go with her just because off the 1,000-day reign. I don't want to cut you off,
Cliff, did you finish yours?
Yes, coldest wrestler of the week. Let me be fair, man. I know he's injured, and I know that he's going to be back tearing it up, Chad Gable. But Grande Americano, the Chad Gable version, because leave it to the German pretending to be an American luchador to like do it better.
He
Like
really is.
he really is. He's really good at it, and I like it. Match of the week. Let me be fair. Match of the week, man. I gotta go with a match from Clash at Paris, right? Because listen, man, I know there was a lot of bullshit in the John Cena Logan Paul match, but that match was fire, man. Like, and John Cena back to back, man. Especially my 1B being John Cena, Sami Zayn, like both those matches were good, and I know people are gonna complain about the ending of the match with Sami Zayn, but I saw both those matches. I loved them. I love the fact that John Cena is paying homage to all the people that he knows he's not gonna be able to wrestle, so he wants to just like use their stuff in the match to kind of like pay tribute to him. I'm here for it. I like it, and it was cool for me. Nope, can't hear you.
My my hottest wrestler, picking back off what you were saying, Cliff, is definitely Athena. I mean, thinking about how much of a big deal it was when Roman became a thousand day with the championship, and with for her being a woman, I think it's extra. It deserves extra significance and extra respect and acknowledgement because of the fact that it's 2025 women's wrestling. We have someone, a legitimate champion who's held it for 1,000 days, who's legitimately like she's defending the belt at ROH tapings. She's defending the belt on AEW shows. She's defending the belt on AEW pay-per-views. She's defending the belt on the indies. Like, she deserves the recognition for that. And so
Yeah,
definitely she's my hottest wrestler. And it sucks that no one's giving her the credit because, like I said, she's locked behind a paywall.
I feel like that's the reason she doesn't.
Like, and it's like it's she's locked behind that $9.99 Honor Club paywall, and it just. I said it years ago when they first brought it. Like, it's gonna do them a disservice by doing it on putting Ring of Honor behind a paywall and not getting it on network or streaming it somehow. Like, it definitely does hurt them.
Even
Um,
on HBO,
yeah,
I
that's
don't see
crazy.
why.
included
Right,
in HBO.
exactly. You already have Dynamite. You got Collision on there. Who like? What's wrong with one more goddamn wrestling show in your sports
Not like
section?
it's not like your company's old enough yet to really have a library to go back and watch. Granted, we do have 5 years of AEW to go back and watch, but seriously, why can't we have ROH on HBO with the rest of
Exactly.
your company?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it definitely sucks, and it definitely does her and that entire brand a disservice. My coldest wrestler. I know he's filming a movie. I know he's filming a movie.
This could be one of two.
And it is one of two. It's the one who hasn't been seen. We saw the other one.
Yep.
I haven't seen Cody anywhere. I wore my
Hold
You're-
on. Let me just
You're
do this
welcome
real
for
quick.
that, by the way.
There you go. All right, go ahead.
I haven't seen Cody since he won the belt. I know. I think we did see him. We did see him since, but he
Going
is
once.
right. We've seen him once. Now I know he's filming a movie, and I get all that, but like, God, when the world heavyweight champion, the Raw champion, closes out your show, that's a problem. That a bunch of Raw superstars close SmackDown.
Yeah. Yeah, but I only think it's like a couple weeks though. Like I'll be fair because he had the match at SummerSlam, then he had to go run and he had to go like do the shoots, right? So
Yeah.
he did the tag match, then he had to go run and do shoots, and like he'll be back soon. The thing was like the trade off with WWE was that like when Roman was
Still,
there,
when
Cody
Roman
would
was
be
there
there.
every week, Cody was,
Yeah,
and I figured that's
I can understand
probably
that.
right, and I get that, I get that. It absolutely, it's understandable. I just don't like it.
Well, and it makes you question. It makes you
I
question
keep it
like,
a bean. I just don't like it, man.
Dude,
well,
Because
no,
like the
just have a
timing
bid.
sucks. The timing is what it really is. It's just the timing sucks. It's not the fact that he's doing the movie. I want Cody to do all the movies. Cody deserves the quarterback run that he's on. He deserves to get the movies. He deserves to get all the TV show, all that. Let him do it. I'm all for that. It's just the timing freaking sucks. He just got the belt back, and now he's gone. And then he's not even defending it on the first show on ESPN.
So
Like, it sucks.
would you have waited to put the belt on him then?
I honestly probably would have. Yes. Yes.
Let's not forget
No,
he also just
knowing
had a kid.
you're right. You're right. And I also think that that's another thing, like, because no one knew about that one. Hot diggity dog. I give Brandy Rhodes credit, and she hid that one. Or I think somebody said she had a surrogate, I think.
Yeah.
Because if she did, if she didn't, that's neither my business. That's all hers, and that family. But good gracious, that man popped that picture. Hey, I said, wait a minute, whose baby is this, Cody?
Cody, why are you posing with other people's babies?
That's what I was saying. Like, why are you holding somebody else's baby? I'm calling your wife. but
yeah,
but yeah. So that also could probably play in a factor too. And I also think that hey, we should have just kept the belt on Cena and let him take the belt off Cody when Cody was back full time.
yeah, because he could have
Even
defended
if
that.
you did this, like you could have had Cody lose, right?
Yeah,
Like still off some shystiness, right? You could have figured. I mean, I know we were trying to get rid of the whole heel turn, and like I think that's mainly the main thing was like we need to get the belt off John so we can turn the heel turn. But there's some way you could have freaked it some way where Cody could have still taken the L and then lose and then get the belt back later. But yeah, that's my coldest wrestler of the week, Cody Rhodes. My match of the week is coming out of NXT. I don't give NXT a lot of love because sometimes I miss it. Watching a full long Raw, then the next day to watch NXT, I miss it sometimes. But I didn't miss Miss Parker and Miss Legend. Throw the hands, baby. Throw hands. That was a fight. You want to talk about two ladies beating each other's tail? That's what that was. That's my match of the week. I absolutely was up and jumping around watching that match. Definitely go watch that match if you haven't. If you don't watch NXT like that, which is understandable, it's a lot of wrestling going on. Go watch NXT from last week. Go watch that match. If you don't do anything else, go watch that match. Jada Parker and Lash Legend. Whew.
How funny is it that Chaz is giving love to Jada Parker after the whole debacle earlier this year, where everybody was trying to cancel her?
I wasn't trying to. So, but remember, the
Not
thing
you.
is this.
I didn't say you.
I was about to say
That's
I
the
wasn't.
people.
Yeah. Because I don't care. That's what people say. You know me. Like, the match is good. The match is good. But anyway. Alrighty. Well, Damien,
What?
you here. Welcome. The supervillain has arrived. Nice to see you.
Gotta take care of business first, right?
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
This man out here, yo. First, hey, Chaz, I'm gonna need you to stop Stephen A. Smith in this. I'm just gonna call it what it is. Like, stop it. These people came here to hear you talk. Now, well, my brother, let me tell you about. You're like, my man's been watching too much First Take. That's what he's
But,
been
and
doing.
the funny thing is this: I haven't watched First Take in months. I haven't watched. I haven't been. I can't take any sports commentary anymore. I can't do it. Like they've annoyed me so much. So, but yeah, Damien, go ahead. It's time for to handle this business.
What are you doing?
Temp check, man. What's the temperature like? Hot, cold, lukewarm?
All right. Coldest Matt Riddle.
I knew that was coming.
Just because his mom didn't swallow him, not because of the stuff that he did, just the fact that he still exists. And so, aren't you happy I showed up today?
I love it.
Uh,
That's such a good photo.
It'd be nice for you to show up.
That is, that is.
Show up SWA.
Hottest, all four wrestlers at the end of SmackDown.
Mm.
I enjoyed that.
Mm.
Match of the week: Cena versus Sammy.
That was a good match.
Including me with the interference that kind of knew was going to happen. Come on, you knew it was going to happen.
I didn't. I didn't.
Really? Seriously?
If you watch SmackDown, you saw CM Punk walk in like down the entrance, like before, like how they do like the
yes, I remember that. Yeah.
If you look in the back, Brock Lesnar just like walks by him and jumps into a trailer.
Get the fuck! No, you know he didn't.
They already said he was going to be there anyway. Come on, what did you think he was going to do? You thought he was going to wait until the end of the match to not? Nah, come on.
Nah, I thought Cena was going to take the L.
I didn't.
He did take the L.
I was wondering how far they were going to get into the match before he ruined it.
Oh, they got far. Even at some point, because I got to the point. I go, so what's the finish?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Like when they got to the point where they were laying there, I was like, oh yeah, it's about time. It's about time. Hit the music, and then his music played. So yeah. So I guess
because when I realized Cena was doing all of this, I was like, oh, Cena's having a match. He's having a match. He's not having a TV match.
He's
having a match.
We're probably going to get like what, 2, maybe 3 more
out of what? How many? What? There's
the rest of these dates.
6, 7.
Yeah,
7 days.
Like 7 dates.
Yeah, 6, 7 dates. Yeah, we'll probably get like 3 more matches like that on weekly TV, if that.
Well, I don't even think that. I'm just saying we got probably 3 in total.
Oh, 3 matches.
Rock in between before he retires and the retirement. I really think that's probably all we're going to get.
DC will be the retirement match.
It sure is, and you already know when
I
they go on sale.
I might have to fly in.
You might come back. Look, when I saw that they said DC, I said, all right, let me go take my boy to his first WWE event. So yeah, DC's definitely getting it. So all right, so then we know for a fact 3. Then we'll probably say you got 1 more televised, like regular.
Oh, he's definitely doing the Boston one. You know, he wrestling.
Oh yeah, yes, you're right. You're right.
We might get like 4.
Yeah, you're right.
2 televised.
There's no way you bring him to Boston and he goes, "Yeah, guys, I'm just here to cut a promo real quick."
Right.
That's right. No, you're right. You're right about that one.
And then he's doing War Games, right?
But
they haven't advertised for War Games.
I love how the camera zoomed in like he is. That's news to me.
I don't want him to die.
I mean, he's not filming anything, so he'll be all right.
Yeah. Peacemaker's already done. He's good.
All right, but exactly. All right, let's do it. First topic, 30 minutes in. We've wasted enough time. AJ Lee, folks. Is it a game changer or is it just nostalgia pop? After nearly a decade away, AJ Lee is back. Will she reshape the WWE's women's division or is this just another nostalgia play to pop the crowd?
Can I just acknowledge that this is a lot of writing?
Yes,
Could it just been like AJ Lee? This is how you know that I didn't do this. AJ Lee return, game changer, or nostalgia pop. That's it. That's all you needed. But you put like a whole paragraph. No one's reading this whole paragraph.
Well, that's why I read it out loud.
Well, that's why. Well, so you were gonna read it anyway. Why didn't you just have it on a piece of paper and just did the thing? Like
You doing too much. You always doing too much.
Oh my goodness, Damon, we're
You
not
doing
doing
too
this right
much
now.
on
We're
Twitter.
not
You
doing this.
doing.
I'm doing. Oh, don't you talk about Twitter?
You
Don't you
doing
talk
too much.
about Twitter?
You doing
Don't you
too
talk?
much.
I'm
Chill
doing too
out.
much.
Chill.
I'm doing too much. All right, all right, all right, all right. Anyway,
All right. Who's
start, Damon. You start.
That's gonna be a thing all day.
That's good.
Uh, well,
Demon Chaz.
all right. So,
Hey, yo.
and then it zoomed up on you. That's great. I
I
like
found
your
the
camera,
picture.
sir. That is a good one. We got to get that one too. You ready for me to go?
Yeah, we good.
All right. So, like, if she came back looking like how Nikki Bella looks, then I would say it's nostalgia. But considering that she looks amazing, um, in great shape, no, no, I think this is a chance to, uh, like, help out. I don't even. Do they really need help though? Let's be honest.
Ha
But no, add.
ha ha
I mean,
ha.
I wouldn't
There
say
we
they
go.
need help, but I
Hey,
know
turn them lights
it'll
out.
add. It's not going to take away. It's going to add. There you go. We get to see matches that we never got a chance to see if she had stuck around.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think it's a nostalgia thing. Plus, I'd rather have her than Nikki. So I mean, just saying.
I mean, I
Go
can
ahead.
agree. I agree.
Go ahead, Cliff.
Yeah. First thing I'm gonna need you to turn off your Lego Plus ass Lego Plus Premium Gauntlet over there. I'm gonna need you to turn them lights out, man. Like,
I'm sorry. Do my infinity bricks bother you?
if you had put them together, no, they wouldn't. But your Lego Plus Premium, having someone come over and build that, and the Miles Morales mask in the back, and the Batman cowl in the back, all of those being built by somebody, that bothers me. So yeah, 100% it does. It's not bringing me nostalgia like it does the AJ Lee
99%
coming
of
back.
98% of them were built by me.
First of all, there's
98.
only 3 of them, and 2 of the 3 was made by Chase, which means that
First of all, no, there's
33% of those.
no,
Your
one,
Steiner math is
two,
absolutely wrong.
three. There's 4 up there. You just can't see it.
Yeah, so therefore
There's
it doesn't
4.
exist. There's
What?
3 visibly that we can see. 33%. When your Steiner math gets itself corrected, then you can come talk to me. Anyway, it doesn't bring me nostalgia like AJ Lee does, and I'm super excited about all this. Thanks for looking at me, Twitch. I'm gonna be super excited for some of the matches that we're gonna get. I'm super hyped about all of this. Yeah, I'm glad. I hope it's not a nostalgia thing. Where she comes back just for a night. I want to see some matches, especially with Roxanne Perez, and I want to see her get in the ring with like Liv when Liv comes back, and I want to see like the Oscar matches, and I just want to see how AJ Lee's character would have fit in with all these other characters that are now part of WWE. Was it necessary? No, it wasn't really necessary. I know the crowd really wanted her back because obviously, like CM Punk being back is not necessary. I just think that she has a lot of value that she's able to bring to the business that wasn't there before, and I'm very happy to see that she's back. So that's my take on it.
All right, go ahead, Twitch.
You go ahead. Give me 1 second.
Okay. All right. So look, let me tell you how this is. All right. Is this a nostalgic pop? I think any return you're gonna always have that, more than likely. I don't think this is elevating. I think it's less about elevating the women's division and more about WWE counter programming AEW for WrestlePalooza and All Out. I honestly do believe that's where it comes in. Okay, like this didn't just happen, right? Like it's WWE went into fight mode as soon as WrestlePalooza was announced, and they announced it on the same day as AEW show. Like this is the same playbook as like they did for the John Cena heel turn timing. All right, like if you've noticed, especially this year, WWE is starting to get into a cycle where when AEW hype starts to get big and starts to do something, WWE wants to just change the station in a sense. They want to go take you somewhere. They're taking a hard left turn. The Cena turn. Now this, I do think that this is a real more counter programming over creative.
Like it sounds good, it looks good. AJ Lee and CM Punk returning, uh, going against Seth Rollins and his wife. Like they two don't like each other. You know, when Becky came in, AJ was on her way out. Like it sound good, it looked good, but I just think we're really looking too much into it and giving WWE way more credit than what we need to. And to the division, like to the division standpoint, that women's division don't need her. They do not. They do not. That women's roster is stacked. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Io Sky, Bailey, Jade. When Naomi comes back, Naomi, like there's so that woman that stacked. AJ was a pioneer, yes, in 2013. The bar has been raised. Like AJ was the bar in 2013. She was. We were talking the way we talk about your Jordan Graces and your Roxanne Perez's and all the way we were talking about them is what we were talking about AJ then. But the bar has been raised. I mean, you can probably find a couple, and this is no disrespect, you can find a couple of AJ matches that'll stand this test of time to the matches that are happening now. But you can't really honestly whole heart say that the worst match from the women today is 50 times better than the worst AJ match. And there were some stinkers up there because she had some stinker dance partners. So I really do. This really is a more business thing than anything else. Hey, AJ's back. We need to look. We ESPN. What a bigger story going into ESPN. 10-year return, the pioneer of women's wrestling when wrestling wasn't all that for the women. The pioneer comes back after 10 years with her husband who hadn't been back in 10 years, facing off against the what? Oh, the evil bad guy back, and his wife, who we all know is Seth Rollins. It like
Did you just call Seth Rollins the wife?
He did.
Like,
no,
you're not wrong, but
Seth Rollins and the wife.
no.
No.
You said Becky, and then the wife.
Oh,
You said Seth Rollins' name, so you made it seem like Seth Rollins is the wife. However,
he
you're not
is.
wrong.
I mean,
You're
I'm about
not
to
wrong.
say he
Let's
is.
just say you're not wrong. So, like,
I'm about to say Punk said it till I was like, I'm like, wait, am I wrong? Like, I'm not.
no, you're not wrong. I just
No, you're
wanted to
not
make
wrong.
sure we understood where you were coming from with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
my
disagree.
point, yeah, it's just AJ didn't come back for the division, y'all. She came back so WWE could counter program AEW. That's why she came back. Like
Well, duh.
there's no,
I
like
don't
no,
think she came back to counter program AEW.
well, no, she didn't. But in a sense of that's the reason her being back as far as the
Yeah,
business.
I think they definitely. I agree. They brought her back at this time to counter program because you're right. Like when you know you know uh, uh Monet versus I forget who it was at All In. Was it Wembley or whatever? They had the big match for the women's match, and and WWE was like, "Evolution is here." You know what I mean? Like, I feel where you're coming from. I do understand because otherwise they would have brought back AJ Lee at like the Royal Rumble.
The Rumble. That's what I'm saying. Like you bring back AJ Lee, put her in the Rumble so you can have that 80,000 people crowd because you're in a stadium, and let them go back
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, but bringing her in part of this story is kind of cool, so I'm not
I
mad
do
at
like
it.
it.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely,
the
absolutely.
timing of it is good because we definitely
Yeah,
know. But I do agree that they did do it because they're like, oh, WrestlePalooza, we need to have we have Brock Lesnar and John Cena, like let's have another like big name
another
match.
big name matchup,
Yeah,
marquee,
and
legend in a sense.
Roman's not going to be there, so might as well throw Punk in that. So yeah, I agree.
Oh
Feel
no,
where
it
you're
was smart. It was very smart. I don't disagree at all, and I wish they do more stuff like that. So I'm good. What?
Go ahead, go ahead, Twitch. Nothing.
It's I feel like it's a bit of both. It's a bit of a nostalgia thing, and it's a bit of a move towards helping the women's division. Maybe it'll make them care about it more. I'm guessing nobody read that she signed a multi-year deal and she'll be on Raw.
Yeah,
No, I didn't read that at all.
Okay,
No.
well, yeah, she signed a
yeah. And this is
multi-year
not just
deal.
a one-time
She'll
thing.
be on Raw. Honestly, I think if I would have put her anywhere, it'd have been on SmackDown. Raw is a stacked
That's right.
women's division.
I mean, but the SmackDown is not bad either. Like they got a lot of talent.
compare Raw
Compared to Raw,
and compare SmackDown.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying they still have a good women's division over there.
I
But that means you got to move Punk to SmackDown because you know they try to keep
Couples
husband and
together.
wives together.
I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of over this story anyway. I understand that this brings a whole new life into it. But personally, I'm kind of over the Seth Punk storyline. I feel like we're wasting time.
I'm enjoying the drama.
Huh?
I'm enjoying the drama.
I'm enjoying the new sense of drama that this brings to it, but agreeing with Chaz, like, if this wasn't meant to counter program and be a nostalgia pop, why didn't we bring her back at the Rumble or something like that?
Yeah.
You don't have Cody at WrestlePalooza. You don't have Roman at WrestlePalooza. You need another big name that's going to make me want to be like, oh, I don't want to watch AEW. Look, it's Brock and AJ Lee. Like, I feel like it's a bit of both. I feel like my biggest issue is I don't want to see her show up on Raw and then just drift away into the mid card. And then it's like, oh, you remember when AJ returned? Oh, now she's dealing with people like Rhea Ripley, who, let's be serious, I'm kind of over the Rhea Ripley hype at the current moment. Like, Liv Morgan, when she returns, was white hot before she even left. I guarantee you it's going to be the same when she comes back. I enjoyed the idea of the matches we're going to get now, but I hope this is done cautiously, not just to spite AEW. Which brings me to reason number 4 of joining a cult. Good structure and leadership.
All I'm saying is, look, it really didn't matter what WWE put on WrestlePalooza. They could have gave me Tamina versus Linda Miles, and I still would have watched that over All In. What?
That's crazy.
What?
Because
Chaz, that face.
Why are you making that?
watch
well, no, I
Tamina.
just think it's crazy. It's
Watch
just crazy because,
Tamina.
well, hold on,
saying.
Chaz.
Willingly.
Hold on. So, because we are streaming both, we're doing the Villains Lounge for both shows, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna be on AEW.
See, unfortunately, I'm sick from the time that AEW comes on and it ends. So, like, I won't be able to make it physically. However, I will put a little cardboard cutout with eyes and fake hair on it, and I'll sit it in my spot.
Well, I mean, your hair's fake anyway, so.
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness.
What's the point? I'm not watching it. I've had a long work week. It's been kind of stressful. I
had a long week and I'm going to watch it. So you're going to sit your bitch ass right there and watch it if I have to fly to Utah and duct tape you to the chair.
All right, well, I guess you're taking a fucking flight to Utah now, aren't you? You better look, nigga. You better a fucking sedative before you get on the plane.
Way.
All right, bet. Look,
Man,
bring
I got
it.
a need
Look,
for
tell me
speed.
when you come in. I'll give you the address.
See, this brings me to reason number 5 to join a cult. You don't have to deal with people's ignorance like that.
Hey,
Love it.
Alrighty. All right. You ready, Damien?
But here's my question though, real quick, before we jump into our next section. What is one person that everybody's excited about AJ Lee working?
ooh.
You only get one. You can't caveat it. So you gotta think about it for a second. Well,
If I had to have one,
yeah, just one.
oh, this is the list. Like,
I know. That's why I was like, yo.
People.
I want to like.
Yeah, I'm torn between 3 people, but if I can only get one of those,
Like I know mine.
Give me Bianca. That wasn't my
Okay.
first pick. My first pick was Naomi, just because Naomi wants it, and now I want it because Naomi wants it. And her crashing out on Twitter was funny.
Bro, that was
I
the most hysterical thing ever.
She
Yeah.
go Big Jim sleeping outside.
Sleeping in the doghouse.
In the dog, cracking up. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bianca. I was gonna say Roxanne,
Yeah.
but I feel like that's just everybody's. That's the go to is to pick Roxanne
Yeah.
because the whole that's mom. Um, I gotta go with Bianca just because like hey. Twitch's favorite storyline, the David and Goliath story. Like, it's just so simple, so easy to do. Like, I would. If that was the case, yeah, it'd be Bianca.
Okay. I like it. What about you, Twitch?
Yeah,
Excluding Roxanne Perez, because like Chaz said, that's everybody's go-to.
yeah,
Uh,
it's the easy one to go. That's the easy pick.
man, Alexa.
Ooh, it's a good pick.
I
I like
thought
that.
about that one too.
I like that. I like that. All right, Damien, what about you?
Her and Io.
Ooh,
I thought about it. Okay, that was in one of my ones that I was thinking like, oh, that had to be a
Same.
good one.
Like, yeah, exactly. I had
Right.
like a couple. There's so many.
see,
Mm.
I skipped
It
over
is.
Io and went to Kyrie.
See.
Yeah, I thought about Oscar too. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many. Like, I even had some like NXT girls, women.
Cliff
Yeah.
looks like Cliff looks like he's just boiling with anticipation.
All right, what you got? What you got? Cliff?
Mine's not gonna be. Mine's gonna be. You guys are gonna be like, oh, damn, that's crazy.
Jordan Grace.
Bailey.
Who?
Bailey.
Oh, Bailey. Oh, duh.
just Bailey.
Freaking
Especially
duh.
right now. Especially right
She
now with
crossed my
Bailey.
mind after Charlotte. I had Charlotte on my mind too.
Yeah. No, Bailey. Yeah. And I think like right now too is like, actually like the perfect time to have.
Right, because
I
Bailey's
think
going
you're
through
right.
that
That
Yeah.
would be a
down.
really good match.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
That's why I was like,
you
that's
won.
simple. I was like, yo, I'm just waiting. And I kind of knew that like everybody we were gonna take because I also agree Roxanne Perez is definitely
Yeah,
it's
that's
an
kind of like
immediate
number
goal.
one.
Yeah, like
I agree.
that's the easy answer. Like,
And I'll be fair, I want to see Naomi, right? Because I just want this conversation of Naomi being like, yo, you left. I've been here for the last decade putting in the work. Where have you been? At home,
writing
doing
books.
nothing. You're writing books and just being, and then hanging out with your husband, right? And just like I just want to see that aspect of it. And then she just talks about how she's been doing the thing, 3-time champion without her, and just continue to evolve. And I just want to see that match. But outside of all of those, Bailey versus AJ Lee would be fire.
Ooh,
That would
actually,
be great.
I want to see GCW Natty versus AJ. Just because they were there at the same time.
Yeah,
And you remember when she like cut that promo on like the whole entire women's roster when she said that
Oh
basically
yeah.
talent is not sexually transmitted.
yep.
Which was fucking great, by the way. I just
Yeah,
rewatched that promo
Such a
recently.
that was such a great.
Dude, that fucking promo. Yeah, that's what would make me want to see her and Natty.
Her.
Yep.
That's a good one. That's a good
I
one.
like it.
All right, Damien. It's that time.
It's Damien's Dumb Ass of the Week.
All right, Matt Riddle, and Ronda Rousey.
I I
I mean, he was going on there anyway. Besides what he did this weekend,
I know he was
So-
going on there, but it's just I had a name, but you went Matt Riddle, right? Yeah, Ronda Rousey, and I lost it.
so Matt Riddle for one, being Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle 2 for the no show, and then Matt Riddle 3 for his dumbass rant getting them canceled off of some whatever thing he was supposed to be doing.
Okay, well, to give context about the charity thing, he said that he didn't know it was a charity event, that it wasn't communicated that way, and that what they wanted to do was stick him in a hotel room for Thursday, Friday, and not let him work anywhere else. And then Saturday, he explained to them that he would fly in Saturday so that he could work the event, and they never got back to him. So
Yeah.
to give some context to that, like that's kind of on the promoter at that point. Like I do understand, but like they were only gonna pay him like his rate for working and then make him stay at a and not actually he didn't even they didn't even pay him like the hotel. They were gonna just have him stay at a hotel and just not work the other 2 days. They
Yeah,
didn't want him to do meet and greets or anything. So I
yeah.
kind of I could write him off for that. What I
Nope,
can't write him off for is what he said about AJ Lee.
that didn't help.
because
Look, all I'm
you can
saying,
insert that in.
all I'm saying is, I don't give a shit if he was in the right, if he was in the fucking wrong. He opened his mouth. He's breathing. He's existing. Fuck you. I hope you trip and stumble over a Lego, over top of a railing to like hardwood floor, maybe even marble floor. Doesn't really matter. I hope it's like 3 stories up. I hope you like break your leg and your knee and it just pops out and you can never wrestle again. You ain't gotta die, but it would be nice if you did. But look, what can I say? Fuck you. You better hope I never fucking cross your path because, like I said, I will take the fucking assault charge. And if I get in trouble, every time I get out and I find you, I'm going back in. This is getting ready to become like after school bullying at this point. God, I hate you. Sorry.
You know, this
Yeah.
brings me to reason number 6 for why you should join a cult. We help you deal with emotional trauma like clearly Damien has.
Man, no, fuck that. This is what keeps me young.
Oh my God.
Ah, God. Oh, man. God, I hope he chokes on a weed seed.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yo, fuck him, his mama, if he's got brothers and sister, his aunt, his uncle, his grandparents, his great grandparents. Fuck his whole fucking line. Fuck you all. You let him exist. You're pieces of shit. And God, I hope your children aren't like you. God, I hope they're not, because y'all should be deported. We need to get off this. Yeah, we
You
need
have
to get
no
off this.
audio.
Yeah, you're muted.
Oh, yeah, because I was laughing extremely loud at Damien. Whew. All right.
Ah,
Yeah, so the poll is up. Who should be Damien's dumbass of the week? Is up there on X, so make sure you go vote. Matt Riddle, Bro Riddle, and Ronda Rousey.
Bro Riddle. And we didn't even explain about what
should
happened with
have put
Ronda
Riddle's
Rousey.
mother on there.
Because we know, because who cares? At this point, it's Ronda always is on something dumb. And I can say that because I love her.
Because I love her.
I can say that because I love her.
I love you, but
What
you
she
are
said was fucking
stupid.
dumb.
Dumb.
Like, I
Dumb,
do
dumb,
not
dumb.
a few fucking brain cells.
Like,
Ah.
don't like Ronda Rousey. Don't claim to be a wrestling fan and don't know how the wrestling business work because you're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb, dumb, dumb. Go on to the next topic because I don't know. We're not going to spend all day on Ronda because she's dumb. She need to win the award, to be completely honest, for saying dumb stuff out her mouth like that.
I mean, she could, but like, I already know Matt Riddle's gonna be the dumbass of the decade, so we're good.
Yeah, like
He's gonna get a lifetime achievement award.
I can appreciate that. All right, we move on to topic 2.
Yep. Moving on to topic 2. All right.
All right.
So Paris.
God
Rhea
damn it,
Ripley.
Paragraph 4.
Rhea Ripley mobbed passion or dangerous fans. Rhea Ripley were swarmed by fans in Paris. Is this just overzealous passion or? Oh, you took it down.
I just
Or
wanted to see. I just wanted to see if you were reading it or if you knew what it was going
Oh
on.
no, he was
I
reading it.
pull it back up. Look. Yeah, I got it. Is this just an overzealous passion? Put it down. I don't need it now. Passion or proof fan entitlement has become a liability for wrestling. Yeah.
I mean,
Real context. All jokes aside, I'll start this one off because it really bothered me. It really bothered me. Um, there was a video this past week. I think it was actually on Sunday, or maybe Saturday. It was making its rounds, but it's over the weekend last week. Um, of Rhea Ripley out in public being a human being, and the reports are saying that she was going to her Uber car, and so she was on her way to her Uber, and of course fans, as what they do, swarm her. Now the video, for what you can see they do surround her to the point where she can't even open the car door. They are throwing phones in her face to take selfies. um Now, the report says that she was pushed, all this, that, and the third. So we're going to talk about it. Is this overzealous fandom? Is it passion? Or is this a liability for professional wrestlers? Let's start off with you, Cliff.
that's crazy because I thought you were gonna start this off, but yeah, all right. Um, yeah, no, it's a liability, bro. Like that's crazy. Like, it's just weird how like fans will say, "Well, that comes with the territory." Like, really? I couldn't imagine that in any like outside of professional sports or like acting or wrestling. I couldn't imagine that anywhere else. Could you imagine if you had your favorite McDonald's like burger maker and you just walked up to him with like demanding photos, be like, "Yo, I buy burgers at your place. I need a photo." Like, it's
I
just
bought your
it's
burger.
yo, I bought your burger, bro. Like I need your autograph right now. Like out of work, like not even at McDonald's, like out of work at a grocery store while they're trying to buy food. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just weird to me that like that's the mentality we have. Or like we have these fans who will buy a ticket to another city just so they can meet a wrestler. Like that's wild to me. Like there's no other
Yep.
industry that I can think of where that happens
That
because
joint right there, Cliff. That's
Is it
they buy tickets for planes that they don't get on
just for the
niggas
opportunity.
is
just for the
wrestling that
opportunity.
bullshit?
Yeah,
Just for the opportunity.
and they'll miss the flight. They'll miss a
Missed them.
like just think like this, like they buy the overnight the red eye flight from one town to another. They go to the airport, they chill out, they wait for that wrestler, and then they mob them to tell them like, oh, we should get a picture. Like, why? I need you to sign these. You know, I'm not going to really I need a bunch of autographs so I can sell them online. Now, credit to you for buying the ticket to go over to fly somewhere, but you brought a bag full of like let's just call it Rhea Ripley merch, right? To go have Rhea Ripley sign at 2 o'clock in the morning. CM Punk talked about this. He talked about this in a pipe bomb. That
Yep.
most of you come to him with those nostalgia cups and you like shove them in his face or the magazine, the programs, or whatever. Like people do that for, and it's crazy to me that it happens. And it's like, what
John Cena talked about that shit.
yeah, what point do you what time does what at what point does it become too much? Like I okay, listen, back in the 90s, I'll talk about this. Damien, Twitch, you guys will probably remember this too. You know, Chaz, you were too young. There was a
Fair.
princess. There was a princess
Oh,
who
I'm not. Okay.
was
Yeah, I'm
she
young,
was
but I
worldly
know.
she was
I
worldly
know.
famous. She was worldly famous, you know, and she got into a car and a bunch of paparazzi. You weren't even there.
But you try to pretend like I didn't know about Princess Diana.
You didn't watch it
Like I'm
live.
not
Yeah,
well versed. No, I didn't watch it live.
yeah,
Yo,
that's what I'm saying. I
I
watched
actually
it
heard
live.
about it on the
I
internet later on when you were old
I was
enough.
about to
Don't mean
say
I did.
I remember the 60-minute special they did when I was 5.
Dog, I was listen, I was literally watching her take off from CNN, like CNN was following her,
yeah.
and then she goes into the tunnel, and that car didn't come out the other side because the paparazzi was mobbing her, and the paparazzi had to make some decisions like, "Hey, man, we can't really be mobbing people like this," but they did it anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
They
just think
can.
about all the just think about all the people that they did, that it happened to, right? We talk about Princess Diana. Unfortunately, rest in peace for her. They did it to Britney Spears. They think
Exactly.
about how many times they did with the Paris Hilton. Like, they're trying to get the up the skirt shots. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. But looking back at the fans are like, "Yo, but we're entitled to these things. You're not entitled to dick. You're not entitled to anything. Absolutely nothing. You are a fan." When they have like these receptions where they'll meet you at like whatever the Comic Cons or wrestling things or events that are happening, that's when you get to meet them. You don't get to pull up on them while they're in a grocery store and shove something in their face and have them sign it and then
Or in the
film
bathroom
it.
taking a
And
shit.
then if they don't do it, you're like, "Well, I'll just post this on the internet, make you look like the bad guy." That's why MJF is a dick all the time. Because it works for him. And I think fans are getting too crazy with it. They need to chill out, and it ruins it. Like, it ruins it for fans like us, right? Where we want to enjoy like meeting these wrestlers and talking to them and having a good time. It ruins it for us because we genuinely want to meet somebody and go get a picture with them and an autograph because we genuinely like that person, while some other collector is like, "Hey, man, I got 16 toys I need you to sign. Fuck your toys and fuck you." And those fans at Paris. Sorry. You see? Yeah, keep going.
I hear you.
Likewise, I know I was muted. Uh, I'm like the same thing as you, Cliff. Like the blocking of Rhea from getting in the car, putting her hands on her and stuff like that, forcing things in her face. That's not fandom, y'all. That's grounds of harassment. Like you do that to me, I'm calling the police. It is a police report. Like, why shouldn't these, not even just in, like I said, it's not just wrestlers. It's in music, sports, like actors. Why in entertainment, right? These entertainers should they tolerate? And I say we because we fall in that category. But like there's just this sense of ownership and entitlement that viewers and that consumers get when when they watch someone for such a long time and they feel like, hey, I pay you because I watch or I bought such and such, and that isn't the case at all. Like the wrestlers already give their time, all right, at shows, like at meet and greets and certain media appearances. That is your chance. That is your time. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Your time to go meet Rhea Ripley, to go meet Raquel Rodriguez, whoever, is at a meet and greet at the goddamn show.
Darn show.
Like,
Oh,
had to get country on them for a minute. Like, seriously. Like demanding more access to wrestlers outside of those things I just listed crosses the line, and that's extra. And that's if they decide. If it was me, I'd start being like Kevin Owens. I'd start telling people no.
Or do what John Cena does.
Like just tell them straight up no. Because this is going to lead to them, like some of the big stars that people want to see not do media stuff. It's going to make them cut back on meet and greets. Like they're already expensive as they are all at WrestleMania. So like you're already complaining about that. Well, they're going to probably increase it even more, and then guess what? They're going to probably beef up security, and these wrestlers are going to probably start having personal security with them when they start going places. And then what? Then we're going to be really upset, and then now ain't nobody going to be happy at all because now you can't sell your stuff, and I can't buy the stuff that you're selling. It's a lose-lose situation for everybody. Like it's also it's a bigger cultural problem with just the entertainment culture. We can it's bigger than just wrestling and different fandoms, but just it's a parasocial thing. Like we people think that they know these people personally and actually, and it's really not. Like people think they follow, like just because you follow somebody, you don't know them. Like that don't know you from Timbuktu. So no. No, 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 no. You don't know me. You can't just walk up to me and just be like, hey, let me grab. Nah, not happening. Like the passion ends at the barricade. It don't go no further than that. Like it's good to have your passion. Have that passion inside the arena on the other side of the barricade. Other than that, bro, like you put your hands like on somebody that's like, no, you lucky Rio didn't just drop you on your head. Like you put your hands on somebody, all bets are off. That's the same thing we tell people if you hop in the ring. You hop in that ring, all bets are off. You're not a fan, you're a liability. Like so yeah, man, it's sickening. The shit needs to stop. I keep it a beat. The shit needs to stop. And not just, and wrestling fans aren't the only guilty ones. Okay? But like the wrestling, the IWC, I don't want to say IWC because those are the actual ones that get outside. But the wrestling, community just knows how to make it worse when kayfabe and stuff, when they blur the realities and stuff like that. So that's my 2 cents on it.
Toxic. The toxic as fuck.
Yeah, just
Community is toxic as fuck. Let's just put that out there.
At that point, you're not even stopping Rhea Ripley from getting in her car. You're stopping, I believe her name's like Demi or something like that.
Yeah,
right.
A normal, everyday person from getting in their car. And then when they turn around and put hands on you, you're going to run and grab a fucking lawyer.
Yep.
Like, at what point do you have to accept accountability for getting up in somebody's face, shoving your merchandise for a fictional character in their face and be like, sign this, sign this, sign this, shutting the fucking door, grabbing me and shit. I'm sorry, you grab me, I'm hitting you. Go get a fucking lawyer. I'll beat your ass after court too.
Yeah.
At this point, you're not stopping Rhea Ripley from getting in a car. People forget these are normal, everyday human beings. Like you said, Rhea Ripley ends at the curtain. I don't blame people for being upset about this. I don't blame people like Kevin Owens saying, "Oh no, I don't want to give you an autograph." Rey Mysterio saying, "I don't want to sit here and sign 50 fucking Funko Pops."
Yep.
Just so you can make a little bit of money. Like, come on now. Let's be serious. Let's all be accountable. We are grown ass fucking adults. Leave these people the fuck alone.
That's the thing. Accountability. That's that word that nobody likes to have.
It's too much. And I'm just going to put this out there. If you fucking walk up on me like that, if I'm just out in public, yeah, I will fuck you up. Like, hands down. There ain't no argument. There ain't no discussion. If you come into my bubble, you getting the hands.
Yeah, I also forgot to put the warning label up. Hey, so we have a disclosure for a reason.
I will put you in the dirt. Like that just is what it is.
You notice that you only see this happening to like the small, not so, because not saying Rhea Ripley is small by any means, but you see this happening to this. Go walk up on Brock Lesnar like that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That man is not going to care. He will put hands on you.
Right. Yep.
They like walk up to somebody like that's like big. I mean, it happened to Sheamus too while he was over there.
It did. Yeah.
Like they really don't care though. That's the point. Like people that act like that, it's like whatever reaction they get, it's a reaction.
Yeah.
Whether it's positive or negative. So like, at the end of the day, y'all need to fucking calm the fuck down. It ain't that serious. Like Twitch just said, like grown ass man. You grown ass men. Like you grown ups. And most of it's the men. So y'all are grown ass men.
Yep.
Acting like
the men.
Yeah,
it's the men.
Like grow the fuck up.
And men like y'all are the reason we can't have nice things.
Exactly. Instead of like starting shit. Yeah, no, like I saw that video and it was like just disgusted. Like what the
it's
fuck?
horrible.
Yeah. It's inexcusable that like you see that she's trying to get into her car and then you just block the car door so that way she can't get in so you can take a picture with her. And And the thing too is that Rhea tweeted it out afterwards. So when everybody talks about like the reports, like she had firsthand account,
Yeah.
firsthand account, and she tweeted it out. She said it's not okay, and like I don't see, like I just don't see, I don't understand like why, like us as a wrestling community at the small margin of them, the minority of it, think that it's okay to do the things that they're doing, and it's like there's not going to be any repercussions for it. You know what I mean? Like everybody's just, you got to understand that you're gonna come across the wrong one, and then something's gonna happen, and good or bad, it's gonna happen. And regardless of if you think that it's cool to get a reaction out of the whole deal, it's really not. You're gonna end up getting hurt in more than one way, and it's not good for you. So like,
Well,
you know,
because the wrestler in question will be justified. Let's
yeah.
just let's just
Yeah.
like
I
there's
mean,
justification for that. Like you physically putting your hands on him and in your fucking bubble, you gonna get
Thank
the
God
ball.
she didn't have any kids with her. Like
Right. Yeah, she was just thank goodness.
some of
yeah,
these people have kids. Like
Yeah, and like a
Yep.
walk up on him in a restaurant or somewhere when they're with their fucking family. Like yo, like
enough is enough.
can I finish eating?
yeah.
Don't walk up on me when I'm like going in the bathroom taking a piss at the stall.
God
Like
forbid that one of you walk up on CM Punk when he's with his kid out in Chicago or wherever.
Heaven
Just
forbid.
yeah, because
Dog.
you get y'all
Really?
getting dog walked.
Yeah.
Y'all get messed up.
Yep. You know, Punk
Just
don't play. Punk,
no,
Punk don't play about Larry.
no,
Nope.
yeah,
He
like
don't play.
no, you're like y'all. I don't know. Y'all people need to chill the fuck out.
nope,
And since we're talking about Punk, that's a good segue.
yep.
It's a very good segue into our final debate topic, and the one that I think is going to be the most fun.
You and these goddamn paragraphs.
Fuck.
CM Punk, GOAT status or overrated hype? All right. So at his peak, does CM Punk basically at his peak does he belong with the legends, or was his run impactful but not an all-time great? Start this one off with you, Damon.
I think it's blasphemy that you even put overrated hype and CM Punk in the same sentence.
Uh,
You should be ashamed of yourself. He is the only reason that I watched that other show on Wednesdays and Saturdays and some pay-per-views during that short amount of time and was actually okay with it. So, no, like look at the stuff he did. Now the question is where to put him,
is he yet? So
but
is
like
is
it's
he top
like
five? That's basically the question. Is he top
is he
five?
top five? Debatable, but might not be.
Because like that's basically the question. Because like if you look at the
It's like
all-time
I think
greats,
you
if
can.
you look at the all-time greats, who are you saying? You're saying what? Hulk. You're saying Hulk, Rock, Austin. Throw in Cena. Throw in what? Brett.
Yeah, see, but that can be debated with Sean too. So that's like his
Right.
fifth.
So you
Like,
can debate that. All right. So
I think number
but that's your
five.
all-time greats. If you're going like if you had to give me like your all-time greats, that's your the
Yeah,
bare
like
minimum list,
I think
right?
he could be debatable for five.
All right, cool. Oh
However,
wow, you would put him in that list with them?
like yeah, I think he could be debatable with that. I think he could be debatable. Not saying he would win. It could be debatable. Though.
No, not at all.
I think
I mean, I'm glad you're entitled to your wrong opinion.
I will take my wrong opinion and I will stand on business.
Go ahead, stand on business. I can appreciate you standing on business.
Because
I'm all ears.
even
I'm
the
all
four
ears. I'm all
the
ears.
thing is, the four that you even picked are probably not even. I don't know. They might not be my.
No, I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm
absolutely.
saying. So like, it's that. You remember, this is up for interpretation.
Yeah, 100%, 100%, 100%.
So
I can.
it depends on who I have to really think about it. Who's actually in my top five?
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel where you're coming from, and
Yeah,
I
I'll
would
probably
say,
take Hogan out and put Undertaker in there. So like,
yeah, I mean, like to me, he might be 10.
he can definitely be in top 10.
He's definitely top 10, but he's not. He's definitely top 10, and argumentatively to me, he's 10. Like, Is he an all time? Is he a goat status? Absolutely, but I don't think when you say goat, like, is he the all time goat? Absolutely not. I can't agree with that. But I do think that he sits in like that conversation of like just when you put a top 10 list together, he has to be in the top 10. Like there's no question about it. I uh I just don't think that he's top 5 like at all. And I'm pulling back thinking about like everybody else. Just you just even want to start if we were to really think about it, right? With Rock, Cena, Austin, Flair, Taker, you know, Hogan, right? And I know how we all feel about him. That's another one. Brett,
I got a hot
Sean,
take though. CM Punk more valuable, well, not more valuable, but more influential to the business than Ric Flair.
but is his career lined up with Flair's?
No.
And
As
mind
far as
you, and
Like,
mind
you
you,
gotta remember
influential.
longevity. If you add in
You let
longevity,
me know, hey, you let me know when the CM Punk drip song comes out. Let me know when that song comes out.
that's
no, I
just
mean
pop
like
culture.
Rick,
That's
That
just pop culture.
that's what I'm saying though.
That's
Like
just pop culture.
that's
That's just
you literally put out a person.
I
I
know,
just
right?
gave you my clip back. But and then of course personally myself when I talk about like and I've already named like 9 other wrestlers, right? So Shawn, Brett, Undertaker, Flair, Cena, Rock, Austin, Taker,
You put Taker on there twice.
did I? All right, my fault. Ray Mysterio, right on that list, and I think Punk, right. I think that's a solid list, and we're not even talking about like whether we putting Hunter in that same kind of category, or we putting Kurt Angle in that category because there's another name that like I didn't even think about it. JBL, like yo, I don't know.
Jericho.
Jericho, right? And then also, do we take out Roman right now? Do we think about who is another? I just had him on the tip of my tongue, and I lot Kofi. Where's Kofi sitting on this list? Like, there's a lot of other wrestlers that I'm thinking about, but as far as like influence wise, I would give you that like he's had a heavy influence on the business for what it is now, but I just don't know if I would say that Punk's legacy puts him in the top 5 GOAT category.
I agree with you. I think he's not top five. I believe top 10. And even if you break that down and make a list, obviously this is purely opinionated, but you could even argue top 15. Like, what are you looking at me like you just sucked on a warhead?
Do you know what a warhead is actually?
I do know what yes, I know what a warhead is.
Okay, look,
Well,
I'm
I'm
just
glad you
making
know what a warhead is, Mister. I don't assemble my own Legos. Uh,
Yeah,
if you
Lego
really
Premium
put
Plus,
the list,
boy.
you could probably argue top 15 instead of top 10. Uh, it's just there's too many people that are ahead of him influence wise to argue that he's a top five. Maybe if you break it down by decades and say, okay, last 10, 15 years. Okay, maybe in that time frame, but even then you're still arguing Brock, you're still arguing Taker, you're still arguing Cena. Like it's
Yeah.
top 10 to top 15, I think is a safe place for Punk.
You as soon as you said this decade, I was sitting thinking, I was like,
there's a
same.
lot though. There's
There's a
still
lot.
like
I don't
Yeah,
disagree with that. There's a
I was
lot.
like, yeah.
But
I was like, damn. I was thinking about it too. As soon as you said, it, I was like, well, Cena, Roman, Seth,
Yeah,
Moxley,
Moxley,
Jericho,
Brian.
Bryant. Yeah, it's like, oh shit, that's a lot. And we're only in the men's division. We're not talking about like Oscar,
Right,
right?
yeah,
exactly. Not talking about the women, yeah.
Sasha, Mercedes, right? Like, ooh, damn, that's crazy.
All right, so I'm. You know what, Damon? I'm with you actually,
that's
and I I do think at his peak he does belong in that conversation. Um, I think I do believe like the pipe bomb and like CM Punk changed wrestling
in a sense of he left and they did everything that he was trying to change in a sense, right?
Yeah.
All the stuff that he was talking about, like the pipe bomb changed wrestling legitimately forever. Like wrestling hasn't been the same since, I mean, of course it hasn't, but that it wasn't just a promo. Like he broke the fourth wall. He forced WWE to acknowledge the fan frustration, which is something that the legends that we talking like Cena, Rock, Austin, HBK never had to do that in their time. They were always the high points in a sense of wrestling. Punk was there during the PG Super Cena era where we weren't all with what the direction they were going. Punk had his 434 championship reign is talked about. I mean, stopped because Roman put it into that. But at the time, we weren't seeing title reigns like that. Before Roman, the longest title reign was what? CM Punk's 434 day of her, as far as the modern era is concerned,
Yeah.
right? So that alone solidified Punk as one of the guys in a John Cena era. And I think the main thing is that in the John Cena era, because that's basically what it was the Cena era, then it was the Roman era. So in that Cena era of him being able to hold the belt for that long in the Cena era, is should give him legitimacy in being as far as talked about as with the greats like Rock and Austin. And also, let's be for real. Punk called himself the voice of the voiceless, right? Right, and that whole energy, like that whole mantra, is directly fed into AEW. Like legitimately, the fan movement that was backing Punk in 2014, 2013 is the same fans and that same rebel energy that fueled AEW and creating a whole nother company to fight against WWE in a sense. And like it's not just wins and losses that matters. Like Punk, of course, wasn't booked like Rock and like Austin, right? Like he wasn't. But at his peak, it's the influence, and I think his influence, and not necessarily his dominance, is what carries him into that conversation.
I mean, they've been chanting his name for years after he left.
Exactly. Like they weren't they weren't chanting a catchphrase. They were chanting that motherfucker's name who didn't work there. And I think that in and of itself puts CM Punk in that conversation. Like, yeah, now we can get into debates and far specifics. It's like, oh, well, how many championships did he win? How much money did he draw, baby? Like, we can get into that too, and then you can start placing like which one you will put above or below. But you put CM Punk in that conversation. I really do believe that because wrestling today is the way it is. A lot in it is because of how Punk was carrying himself in those last couple of months before he dipped out. So yeah, like Punk gave us AEW. Like I mean, even the Young Bucks and all of them, they said it like they modeled him, like what he stood for, the anti-establishment. That like he gave us AEW in a sense, like like more or less than not. I mean, he also kind of burned it to the ground too, but
Oh, he made them a lot of money before
he
burnt
sure did make them a lot of money. Exactly. He made like, and no, I forgot the actual like statistic, but when Punk came back, like the wrestling world was in shambles, like crazy. Biggest kept secret that everybody knew about. Like it was the worst kept secret. So it's hard, and like I get what we're all saying. Like, yeah, it's hard to really argue against y'all with put him in the 10, put him in the 15. Like it's hard not to argue against it because when we sit back and like I said, we sit back and we really debate it and talk about it. There's so many names we can go through, and like, no, I'll put him there. I put him there, and that's But like just looking at just the influence and how much the business has changed since him, I can't not say, all right, let's have the conversation of, hey, yeah, CM Punk could be greatest of all time. That's my 2 cents.
Mm,
Pretty solid arguments.
yeah,
All of
maybe.
it makes sense. Like I said, in general, he's in the conversation.
Yeah, because like
Period.
you call. I also think is this, you got, when you live, not live, but when you do a best in the world gimmick, I and like, and they actually like, they put like, like beef that up and let you roll with that, and they hype that up too with you. That's that's gotta have some meaning. That's gotta mean something if they're gonna legitimately call you the best in the world. Because if you're really not, or not even close to it, I don't think that they're going to legitimately say, "Hey, yeah, that guy's the best in the world," and knowing he's the drizzling shits,
I mean,
and
first,
let him continue to say that, and then let him make merch off of it, saying that
exactly.
he's the best in the world. Because who else said it beforehand? Jericho did, and there was no merch of Jericho saying he was the best in the world. So it's just, it's hard, man. It really is hard. But I do think we put Punk in that conversation. Is he the GOAT? Nah, I don't think so. But in the conversation, I can bite.
Mm, yeah. I mean, I feel where you're coming from. I hear you and Damien's points.
I love the ponder. Like, we got the silence after that was like, wow, he just spit something.
Yeah, yeah, but again, right? When we talk about like goat status, right? We talk about like a Mount Rushmore status type, right? I don't think Punk's in that category. Like, I don't think he says on your Mount Rushmore. To be fair,
It's not on
and
mine.
you can grade the statistics however you want. Like, is he the best talker? Maybe you can probably argue that, right? Did he? We clearly know Cena sitting in one of those spots, and as much as we're going to like talk shit about said person, we know Hogan's also sitting in that spot. We know he's two, right? From there, like,
From there that's where the fight happens. Go to
yeah,
fight.
well,
Yeah.
we're we're,
Go-
we're probably putting Flair. Talking about Rick.
Cause what? Well,
Early Rick, later Rick, not so much.
Early Rick, definitely, and yeah, I'm just when you look at it, like Rick, and then after
There's
that,
there's like plenty of people that
the four spot, right? The four spot is gonna be who we talking next? Eddie, Ray, Sean, Brett,
Austin.
Kurt, Austin,
Austin,
Rock,
yeah, Triple
Punk,
H.
Taker, Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton, like Daniel Bryan, Brian Danielson, whatever you want to go,
Right.
Roman, Rollins, Mox. There's so
Perfect.
many other names that we're gonna start throwing in, and we're not even talking about Becky, Charlotte,
Right.
Sasha,
Not even including the women.
AJ.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Your own wife's better than you.
I just I'm just saying that we're talking about like we're talking about legitimately like an argument of like all these people that we're gonna talk about, and we're not we're you know what I mean. That's why I'm looking at it. That's why I look at that and I'm like, where would I put Punk on this list? Like,
Right.
Like
he's
you
in
said, subjective. It
yeah,
just depends on how you feel and what it constitutes to you.
and that's
Also,
not
it's also a little biased too, as well, of who you
100%, hundred
like,
percent.
what
But
you.
we talk about like, is he the best promo person? I don't know. How do we feel about Roddy Piper? You know what I mean? Is
Right.
he
Yeah.
was he the best wrestler? I don't know. How we feel about Brian Danielson? You know what I mean? Is he moving the most merch? Again, right? How's he comparing to Cena? Is he? Like,
I love how in merch sales and any conversation, and it's not just us, but any wrestling fan or
yeah.
anybody when they talk merch sales, well, yes, we always just the benchmark. Is he moving what Cena's moving?
Well, let's be fair. When Cena wasn't making $1 million in like his downside guarantee, from what we understand, right? he was making millions off of his merch.
Yep.
Like that's how he was making up for his downside guarantee. Like allegedly, let's talk about. But he was moving
Allegedly.
merch. He was moving merch. You know what I mean? Like there's a reason why they were putting championship after championship after championship. Why they make special T-shirts for this man on his last tour, like his
Every
last year.
city.
They've been everywhere.
Every
Everybody's getting a shirt. Like yo,
because I'm getting that DC. I'm going. Look, I'm going
The
to see the
Suplex
last.
City shirt is another
Oh, that one.
example of that.
I have one. Darn. I have one of those. Suplex City, and it has Baltimore, Maryland. For when they.
I
Even
mean,
better, the honorary Oos.
Oh, now that shirt,
That is the
that
worst.
shirt. You're absolutely right on that one, and they need to start making cease and desist because people are using that design, tribal design, and making honorary uncle shirt. I seen it on For Your Wear. I'm sorry, but like, they gonna get you. They gonna get you for that.
and so my point going back to it though, like when we talk about is Punk the best all around, I could probably argue that one in, but like if I had to like put categories in, I don't know if I'm putting Punk on my Mount Rushmore because of it. Like we've got the we have the ethos set up. You know what I mean? I'm curious as to where if we were to say the best for all around, I may put Punk on the GOAT list at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like because everybody when we talk about like certain people, like they excel at something on their Mount Rushmore, right? Flair would definitely be on the category of like best talker, best wrestler, best merch mover, right? You, Michaels, same thing, right? It can longevity wise, we can even talk about that. And then I would argue, Ray would be up on that list, and then from there Undertaker, and then maybe Punk, and then after that point, obviously, me obviously saying Rey Mysterio, that's me just on my bias side. But we could argue that at that point, like yeah, Punk would definitely, if I was saying merch mover, promo, and wrestler, and I don't know storyteller, like
So
I'm good.
here's my question. Just random. Just all right. Where do you put Roman? Does Roman go up there with the all time greats?
Right now.
Yeah.
I think I want to wait a couple years before
But
when it's
I
all
about to
said
say,
and done.
do you put Roman over Austin?
Yeah, actually,
Okay. Roman over
Rock.
Rock.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "What? Why?" I was like, "Roman's been doing it longer,
Yeah,
and
I
his
would say
last
that's
and
easy because Rock
but
is
but
on.
here's my
Rock
no
was
no
there
no, but here's my
7
point,
years.
huh?
Rock was only wrestling full time 6 7 years. Like,
Right. But my point being though is that the last 6 years of work that Roman has done has outshined
oh,
anything.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Hands down.
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
the longevity part, that's what I was gonna get to. The longevity part, we can acknowledge like the Shield part of it, and Roman's solo run was, obviously. But when he left, he came back, and we had that whole Tribal Chief run, like, and we still have the Tribal Chief run. It's been on point. Like, he,
You put Roman over Undertaker
no,
No, because that was a lot longer. A lot was done with him.
over Sean.
Somebody who was able to adapt to change
yeah,
Yeah,
too well.
for like 30 years.
I don't know if I would put him over Sean. I'll be fair.
Ooh, yeah,
Sean,
that's
Sean was a
debatable too.
Sean is a better showman than what Roman is
Yeah.
currently, and a lot of people could be like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean,
All
Mr.
right.
WrestleMania for a reason." You know what I
Right.
mean?
Roman over Triple H.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
I don't know about. See, now that's where I
that
get.
could be talked about, but yeah,
That's the sticky one for me. That's a sticky one. I don't know. That's a hard. Ugh. I
Yeah.
said, yeah. I was thinking like,
Roman's
it's
impact.
debatable
Listen,
though. It's debatable.
Roman's
yeah.
impact by himself and with the bloodline is bigger than what Hunter has done. I get it.
Yeah,
All of
Influence
it.
wise, let me be fair. Influence wise, as a '90s kid, I was running around the hallways telling every kid to suck it. Right when it came to Evolution, let's be fair. Like Evolution was running things right. They was all kind of standing, but the authority thing, like, not
now that
really
was
my
ad.
thing.
That
That
was
was
ad.
bad.
But the
Wasn't there
DX
for it.
thing, I feel like that,
You
like
know,
alone, just that alone, like the DX thing. Like,
Yeah,
there
but
was
that
somebody
wasn't.
that got
Feel is
detention,
responsible for
Here's
more
got suspended.
key memories.
Well, and that's us.
But
That's us, core
yeah,
memory wise. I just think when I look at Roman Reigns, right, and I think about the impact that the bloodline had at its peak, right? Not the current one. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
no, yeah, no.
But
I mean,
yeah,
it was fucking
when they
nuts.
came, yeah, Roman, Jimmy, and Jay were just terrorizing things, and we're all acknowledging. We're
Exactly.
all raising the ones.
Like, he was
Chaz,
he was getting
Chaz
booed.
all last season. Chaz all last season. My tribal chief, your tribal chief, the man who sits at the head of the table. That was that was a thing, man. We were all on board, and it wasn't just a year thing. It was like a 2-3 year thing that we were
Yeah.
all talking about. Like
Yeah.
DX, like in realistic form, right? Sean and Hunter were together for what?
Less than a year,
Less than a year,
and
and
then
then
I
the
think
big
I
DX
think it was
run,
like 2 years
Right.
at most.
yeah. So we're talking 3 years. Roman and the Bloodline have been running what? Almost 6 years
Yeah, since 2020.
Yeah.
before, right? Yeah, no, yeah, 2020. Yeah. So we're
Yeah,
talking,
because Thunderdome.
yeah,
It was SummerSlam when he came
Yeah.
back with
yeah.
Fiend and
So because they closed down, they had the Performance Center at WrestleMania with no fans that year in 2020, and then he came back for SummerSlam, and I mean that's what we're talking about though. We had
right.
the Hell in a Cell match, you know what I mean, like with Jay, you know what I mean, like we're
TX was a
with
full 2 years. Now that
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we were watching all this go down, and so that's why I'm looking back. I'm like, yeah, I would say that Roman's influence on the business is bigger than what Hunter's was.
All right, final thoughts on it with the CM Punk. CM Punk, is he at his peak? Is he up there with the goats? Yes or no? All right, Cliff.
yes,
Top 10, not top 5.
All right, Damon. I heard your yes. What you got, Twitch?
top 10.
Top 10. I'm going with Damien as well. It's a yes. Yes, he is. Definitely let us know what y'all think in the comments. There's 1,500 of you here, or close to 1,500. Let us know what you think. Before we get out of here, we're about to sign off. But if not, definitely tweet at us. Our favorite fan, Dean, is doing a live tweet thread of the show. I noticed earlier, so definitely chime in your thoughts on it as well. But yeah, that is that's a tough one, y'all. That's a tough one. Because I really want to say yes, CM Punk is the GOAT, but we all know that that's not the case.
all right. Who's
All right,
done?
who's the dumbass? I love how he's like, all right, who's the dumbass? All right, here we go. With 100% of the votes, can I get a drum roll? Bro Riddle is the dumbass of the week.
Good. He deserves it.
So you can still vote on the dumbass of the week. You got a whole 23 hours, I think, left. What does it say? 20, yeah, something like that. 23 hours and 15 minutes to go vote on who should be the dumbass of the week.
Yeah, I hope his prize is some kind of uncurable STD.
On that note, thank you for watching. My name is Chaz, here with my friends Red Dog, Twitch, and yeah, there's Damien. Tune in.
Hey, what the fuck you trying to say? I want to be your friend anyway.
You don't want to be my friend. I mean, clearly not. You know, don't call me.
What do you mean? You don't answer your phone?
That's
And on that note,
that's different. In this goddamn thing. Hey, thanks for checking out this episode of the 3 Count Podcast. If you like this and you want more 3 Count Podcasts, go on over to our YouTube page, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you never miss when we put out a video. Also, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, all things social media, 3 Count Pod _X, 3 Count Pod, everything else. Also, make sure you buy our merch at foryourwear.com and prowrestlingtees.com. Also, you know what? Just watch another video right now. Like, right now, I'm gonna walk away and you're gonna play another video. Now.